Welcome back. You're watching Chartbusters, and the stocks that are busting the charts this morning are all the hotel stocks, and that's primarily because the Maharashtra government has decided to ease lockdown curbs for hotels that operate in non-containment zone in Maharashtra. The government says that from July 8th you can open with 33% capacity. Now there's a sentiment uptick as a result of which we're seeing a big move in a lot of these hotel stocks. Why is this sentiment? Because 33% capacity utilization, let's see whether they break even at these levels or not. And the important part is that the remainder of the hotel, they're suggesting, may be used as quarantine facility for district and municipal administration. Now, will a consumer be comfortable going into a hotel, feel safer going into a hotel, which also doubles up as a quarantine facility, is a question which is best answered by the hotel industry champions itself. We have with us Vishal Kamat as well as Amit Jaiswal. Both of them are from the Kamat Group and Royal Orchid Groups respectively. Both these stocks are buzzing. So we go across to Vishal Kamat first. Vishal, if you could first tell us, you get a fair amount of your revenue coming in from Maharashtra. How many of your properties are in Maharashtra? How many of them are in containment zones? And at 33% capacity, what sort of occupancy do you expect?
So firstly, namaskar. I think it's a very welcome move. Better late than never. Most of our hotels and none of our hotels are in containment zones, so that's a very positive thing for us. We are operating in multi-states, so most of our hotels which are in Maharashtra will get this benefit. I think that depending on location to location, there will be definitely a movement in the short and long term. Resort destinations possibly could get a nice spurt in the weekend, but that again is subject to many other challenges. On one hand, while the government has allowed us to operate at 33%, which itself is little odd, because anyways in a hotel you're socially distanced one room to another, so whether it is 33, 66 or 100, it doesn't matter. But anyways, I think at least it's the first step towards opening up, and I think it's a welcome move.
Okay, all right. Vishal, you say that it's a welcome move. Well, I think we have the management of Royal Orchid as well, who's joining us. So Vishal, I request you to hold on. I think we have Mr. Jaiswal, with us. Mr. Jaiswal, if you could help us out in terms of how much of your revenues come in from Maharashtra, and more importantly, how many of your hotels are under this containment zone?
See, as far as Maharashtra is concerned, we have got some revenues in our Pune hotels, okay, and we had some guests who were working from the hotel. So from there we got some, revenues. But as far as containment zone is concerned, a lot of our hotels are in Bangalore and in Jaipur and Goa and all. So in containment zone, yes, in Pune, the hotel was in containment zone, but we had some guests who were occupying the room and they were working from home, some IT companies business we had. But overall, the business is not very good.
All right, so a lot of your hotels are outside of Maharashtra, but you do get some revenue coming in from Pune. We'll take that discussion forward in a bit. Let's go back, to Vishal. Vishal, you said that resort hotels are likely to do better, or that's what you expect. But what sort of occupancies do you expect once things open up? Are guests going to be comfortable coming to hotels? Can you put a number to the sort of occupancy that you expect?
See, to put a number would not be fair because, like I said, it will be location to location. Like example, for example, Jadavgarh. Fort Jadavgarh is something where we've already been getting calls saying, when are you opening, when are you opening? And a lot of people have spoken to me personally, called our central reservations, called our team there. Same way people have been calling to our other location, which is on the Konkan coast of Murud. There also many people have been asking, when are we opening? Somewhere down the line, there is a difference between what people want and what various surveys project. Sometimes some project optimism, some project pessimism. But reality speaking is only we know once we open and we take steps towards awareness. See, safety-wise, let's understand our hospitality industry has demonstrated beyond capacity that we are willing to support the government. We've done that through the Vande Bharat, our Orchid Hotel.
Vishal, we take that point. If you could just tell us that at 33% capacity that you're allowed to operate at, irrespective of the occupancy, at what level would you break even? Would you be making any money if these hotels are to open?
It will be difficult, but our first step is to start. See,
Okay.
33% occupancy is not something which our industry trader would be happy with in a normal scenario. But this is not a normal scenario. So we've got to take it as it comes.
All right, Mr. Jaiswal, let's come across to you. Have you given any of your facilities as quarantine centers? If you could give us some clarity on that. And what about you? At what percentage of occupancy do you break even?
See, if you really look at the break-even percentage, in ideal situation, it was 45% occupancy. In the normal condition of hotel, around 45% in occupancy, we used to break even. But right now, what has happened is, all the hotels, they have cut down on their cost. The employee cost, the operating cost has been cut down. So even if a hotel is able to do 33% occupancy, I think the question of break-even will not be an issue. I think we will be able to break even. But this is not what the industry should be doing. It's a lot of stress on the hotel, especially the hotels who have got debt. There is an issue. We have given a lot of our hotels on quarantine. Like in Bangalore, we have given 2 hotels to BBMP for quarantine. And we are also taking this Vande Bharat guests in our hotel in Jaipur, Bangalore, and wherever possible. Okay, but all these are not a business on which our industry can thrive. We are just trying to survive right now. And in fact, let me tell you, in this quarantine hotel, we are doing a break-even right now. We have been able to do break-even in the quarantine, although the revenues are very meager because the rate the government what is giving is not what the rate the hotels should get. But yeah, it's a question of survival. We all are pushing ahead to somehow make us to pass this difficult period. And hopefully, once the vaccine and all comes, then things should fall back to its place.
All right, Vishal, what about you? If you could give us a sense of if any of your facilities have been given as quarantine centers?
In Mumbai, our Orchid Hotel Mumbai, our Wits Hotel Mumbai, and our Pune Orchid Hotel, these 3 are part of the Vande Bharat, and they have been getting guests. We have been servicing. In fact, we were the pioneers along with a few other hotels to start the Vande Bharat in Maharashtra. So it has been a great learning experience. The main thing that it has given us is confidence to know how to operate in a safe manner. We've been operating now 2 months, and no issue in terms of any staff infection or any guest infection. And that shows that if we do things right and we do it diligently, we don't need to worry as much as people make it out to be a scare. You have to follow your common sense. That's prima facie. So it's been very good experience that we've had, and our team has got the confidence. That's the main thing.
Fair point there. So we wish that your team gets a lot more confidence, and as does your customer as well. But coming back to you, Mr. Jaiswal, you said that hotels which do have debt are under pressure right now, and this is the time to survive. What about you? You had some asset monetization plans as well. Tanzania, we keep talking about that. Some land development in Powai. Have all those been put to the back burner? When can we hear about that?
They all are into back burner right now. Getting a buyer for any of the asset is a very, very difficult thing. But as a company as a whole, we have done a lot of work in last 2 months. And let me tell you, I've been attending office every single day. We have focused on multitasking. This was the time when we, as Mr. Kamat rightly said, this is the time we have learned a lot that how do we operate hotel with a minimal cost. See, all the luxuries has been thrown away, and multitasking, a single person, a front office guy, how does he work in F&B and all sorts of things we have put in place in this interim period when we got time to rethink, re-strategize and look within ourselves that how do we handle this difficult situation. And we have done quite well. A lot of learnings has happened, and as Mr. Kamat rightly said, that Vande Bharat has also helped us a lot in operating the hotel, and thankfully,
Okay, all right. Well, I think we got that point then. Thanks so much, gentlemen, for joining in fact, giving us your insights into what kind of relief this will give the hotel industry. Well, you were talking about survive. I heard this good one, which I think all of us can practice. Survive in this year, you revive the next year, and hopefully in the following year, there'll be, times to thrive again. Thanks so much for joining in and giving us your insights. Well, on that note, though, we'll slip into a short break. You come back, we'll continue our focus on a lot of stocks that are buzzing around from the tech pack as well as from the financial space. Stay with us.